everyone! So today I'm going to be talking about some baby boy names from ancient Greek mythology. There are a ton of wonderful, creative, unusual boy names that occur in ancient Greek myth and legend, and I personally really love a lot of Greek names, and I know that mythological names are really on trend right now, so this video could be helpful for you if you're naming a baby. But as I said in my girl video, Greek mythology names are also really good on characters for novels or for pets. So let's jump right on into it. The first name I have to share with you is Ajax. Ajax was a character in Homer's Iliad. He was the best Greek soldier but came to a very tragic end. In 2015, the name Ajax was only given to 16 little boys. I do find this a little bit unusual. I've talked about this name before. Jackson and Jax and Daxton and all of those names with the trendy X sound in them are really coming back and coming into style. So I was like, why is Ajax not coming back into style? And it turns out the lovely commenters let me know that Ajax is actually the name of like a cleaning powder or something. So maybe that's why people or parents are staying away from it, but I still think it's a really cute name and it's a wonderful name from ancient Greek mythology. The next mythological name I have to share with you is Ares. Ares is a Greek name meaning ruin or male. In Greek mythology, Ares was the son of Zeus and Hera, and he was the god of war and the lover of Aphrodite. The name Ares first entered the top 1000 in 2013 and now sits at number 723 in the US. I was actually really surprised that this name was in the top 1000 at all, because I expected it to be one of the more obscure names, because I personally don't find Ares to be like a very appealing name for a boy. It's a cool name, but I'm not sure if I would actually ever use it. But apparently it's climbing the charts, it's gaining popularity, so that's very interesting. The next mythological boy name that I have to share with you is Atlas. Atlas is a Greek name that is thought to mean not enduring. In Greek mythology, Atlas was the Titan god, and after the Titanomachy, which was the battle between the Olympian deities and the Titans, he was sentenced to forever hold the sky up. I think this is a really, really, really cool name. I love it also because it has a very worldly feel to it. You definitely kind of get like a travel vibe from it, so if you're into travel, then this could also be a really great name for you. Atlas is actually gaining in popularity, much like Ares. It first entered the top 1000 in 2013, but Atlas is actually quite popular. It now sits at number 490 in the top 1000. The next name I have to share with you is Castor. Castor is a Greek name meaning pious one. Castor was the mortal twin of Pollux, Castor and Pollux. And when Castor died, Pollux begged Zeus, his father, to allow him to share his immortality with Castor, and so in response, Zeus turned them into the constellation Gemini. So if you're into like constellation, star names, astrology, anything like that, Castor could also be a really good choice. I think it's a really nice name. I like its similarity to Casper. I like it a lot. But the name was only given to 15 baby boys in the US in 2015, so it's very unusual. The next name I have to share with you is one of my favorites, and that is Cadmus. Cadmus is a Greek name meaning one who excels. In Greek mythology, Cadmus was the legendary first king of Thebes and founder of Thebes. He's also said to have brought a lot of cultural advancements to Greece. Despite this name having a very rich and positive history, less than 5 baby boys were given the name in 2015, so it is as rare as you can get when it comes to baby names. The next mythological name I have to share with you is Hector. Hector is a Greek name meaning holding fast. In the Iliad, Hector was a Trojan prince and the best Trojan soldier. He was the protector of Troy, and if he fell, then Troy would also fall. I don't mind the name Hector really, like it's not my favorite name, but I do see its merit, and I think it's quite popular among like the Latin community. in the US. It ranked at number 303 in the US in 2015, so it is quite popular. The next name I have to share with you is Jason. Jason is a Greek name meaning to heal. In Greek mythology, Jason was the leader of the Argonauts on the quest to find the Golden Fleece. In my opinion, Jason was not a very strong heroic figure. He relied a lot on his lover, Medea. He really failed at a lot of things that he tried to do. Like there's a piece of pottery that shows him being eaten by a snake of some sort, and like he was always having to get saved by Athena, who was helping him out for whatever reason. Yeah, and he also died in a really like undignified manner. A piece of the ship like fell off and hit him and he died. Like, what sort of a hero dies like that? But despite that, this is still the most popular name on this list. It ranked at number 86 in the US in 2015, and I think it's really kind of dated actually, but I still think like it's an interesting name as far as the mythology goes, but it is kind of dated. The next name I have to share with you is another one of my favorites, and that is Leander. Leander is a Greek name meaning lion man. In Greek mythology, Leander was a young man who fell in love with one of Aphrodite's priestesses, and her name was Hero. And each night he would swim across the Hellespont to go and meet Hero, and then one night it was very stormy and he drowned, and when Hero found him, she killed herself. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet story, in my opinion, but I still think it's a really handsome name, and like Juliet's in the top 100. Only 73 baby boys were given the name in 2015, so it's very unique. The next name I have to share with you is Perseus. Perseus is a name of uncertain origin and meaning. There are lots of different theories, but as far as I could tell, no one's really sure exactly what it means. In Greek mythology, Perseus was the son of Zeus and Danae. He embarked on a quest to kill Medusa and succeeded. Perseus's heroic journey is like particularly interesting to me because it has a lot of folkloric elements. There's a lot of like interesting stuff going on. As a baby name, Perseus is a great way to get the nickname Percy, but it's still a very unusual name. 51 baby boys were given the name in 2015. I think it's a handsome name. The final name that I have to share with you is Zephyr. Zephyr is a Greek name meaning west wind. In Greek mythology, Zephyr was the god of the west wind. He was also known as Zephyrus. I think Zephyr is more of an anglicized version of it, but I prefer Zephyr to Zephyrus. Zephyr was thought to be the gentlest of all four of the anemoi, which were the wind gods. And he was said to be like the messenger of spring and just like a really nice wind. Yeah, Zephyr was bestowed upon 126 boys in 2015, and also quite a few girls. Although it is still more popular for boys, quite a few girls were also given the name, which kind of surprised me, but I can see how it could be kind of a cool alternative name for girls. Yeah. So I really hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know what your favorite Greek mythology boy names are in the comments below. Just a little update on me. I am back in university, so I will not be posting videos as often as I was before. I'm going to try to get at least 2 videos up every month. We'll see how it goes. It's just a lot harder to balance YouTube with work and school. So I'm going to try to do it. We'll see how it goes. I will definitely be posting a question and answer and a giveaway video once we hit 500 subscribers. We are so close. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that should be really fun. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. It's just so wonderful to have a nice community of baby name lovers on here that I can chat with and talk about names with and share my favorite names and hear your favorite names. It's super cool and fun and positive, and I love it so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.